Hello everybody, happy Fashion Revolution Week. So today marks the first day of Fashion Revolution Week, and we are so excited to kick off this campaign. We know with everything going on in the world, we're taking a more digitalized strategy for this, and we are very excited to see how Fashion Revolution is taking part in the coronavirus pandemic. And we're going to talk a lot about that soon, and why it's so important for the current world, for factory workers, for people across the fashion industry chain, for all of us to stand up and do something about it, because there is so much change happening right now. So, again, it is April 20th, which is the first day of Fashion Revolution, and we are talking about consumption. So today's video is going to be focused on doing what we call a Haulternative. Haulternative, love story, call it what you want, but we're going to talk about clothes that are already in our closet, or something that we've repaired, mended, something that we don't have to go out and buy something new to do a haul, but something that's already there that we have reinvented for ourselves. So I'm so excited to share with you guys some of the clothes that I've picked out for my Haulternative, and showing again how you can be a part of Fashion Revolution Week, and a little bit more about that. So before I get started, I'm just going to give a little background about what Fashion Revolution is. Fashion Revolution is a very positive change to the industry. We focus on campaigning fair, transparent, eco-friendly, sustainable, and most importantly, ethical fashion industry. In the USA alone, we discard 11 million tons of clothing that all ends up in landfills. This is a huge amount of clothes, guys. Think about it. 95% of that could be recycled or upcycled. So right now we're going to look at clothes that have been recycled and upcycled for my alternative video. So just get ready to show you some pieces that we have collected for this denim alternative, and just showing you different ways that you can take a second-hand product, something that you might have found from the thrift store, vintage, or something that was swapped and given to you, and you can take it and you can make it your own. Maybe you have a denim jacket that's just been sitting in your closet for a long time, and you just don't want to wear it anymore because maybe you've just worn it too much, and it's time to just reinvent it. So here's some different ways that you can reinvent your jacket. Again, there's loads of ways. We know that you can use patches and sequins and embroidery, but how we're going to do it today, what I'll show you, are pieces that are upcycled with made and Lao local fabric. So here we go. Let me just show you. So the very first one I have here, so this is already a distressed denim. You can see that it was already bleached. You'll see that over here there's like these nice pockets which look like they should be on the back of jeans. And then it's also flipped in the back here. So this is a really, really cool piece. You can see that this is a motif. It's all hand stitched, and it shows the story of the Lao women. And so they are all like working on an agriculture farm. You can see that over here. So it's basically a story. So again, when we're looking at Fashion Revolution, we're asking who made my clothes. Well, a lot of times the women who work in these royal communities and royal settings are also the ones who are the artisans. So in a way, it kind of depicts that story, which I thought was just really, really cool. So here's that. And number two, so the second piece I have here, this is a little bit distressed already, you can see, but on the back side, we have, this is a Hmong handmade print. This was actually a tablecloth, but I purchased it, not a tablecloth, a placemat, but I purchased it because it like fit perfectly for the back of this jacket. And this is handmade with Lao cotton. You see that the blue color on here, it matches the same color as this denim over here. Wanted it to fade to that same color, but it is actually indigo dye for this. And the white that you see on here is a type of wax. So this is a batik printing. So you'll see that on the back, which is pretty traditional here in Lao. And then there's a few other countries that also do the same. So again, it's a really cool way that you can upcycle a jacket and look at a new way to reinvent something that you might already have and just make it a little bit more interesting. And my favorite one is this one. So the fabric, again, I also bought here, and I'm using the other piece of this fabric for the actual table, but I had some extra fabric left, so we put it on this jacket. Zero waste strategy. And so this is really cool because I actually have a mask tattoo, and so I really love masks. I don't know why, I've just been drawn to them. But on the back, you'll see that it's here. And then on the side, see, this is like a functional pocket. So I had no pockets before, so I used this fabric to add pockets on the side. Right here and right here. So again, this, the two blues tie in really well together. I think especially what's really cool with working with denim and indigo is that they just tie in so well together. The aesthetics is just really pleasing, I think, to my eyes. So that's, like, again, one of my favorite pieces. I think all three can be unisex, especially the first two. And now I'm going to show you guys some pants. So funny story about this. This is secondhand. Again, all of it is secondhand, but I'm just going to emphasize it. But it is from Forever 21. All right, which is funny because there is no Forever 21 here in Lao PDR yet. And these were just found. So you could just imagine the supply chain for that. It surely was in a Western country where Forever 21 is, or in. It could have been closer nearby, but somebody put this secondhand and it ended up here where there's no Forever 21. So again, I thought the design was cool just because, this like weird zipper. They look barely worn, like nobody has worn this before. And on the back here, again, I had some extra fabric and just used it to make these pockets because there was no pockets on here. So added some pockets on the back. Right? You ever have those items and you're just like, why is there no pocket on here? Like, everything's so much better with a pocket. Well, think about making a patch pocket. And on the bottom here, there's this nice cuff. So you can see that. And actually have made it so that way you can extend the cuff even further. So it depends on how big of a cuff you would want. But, leave some extra room to be flexible with your style. So it goes like that. Or if you don't want it at all, you can just pull it down. And then it depends on what you want your look to be for that day. So those are some of my favorite pieces. These jeans I've already shown before, but again, you can just see that it's just adding a simple patch on there. There was a stain or something like that on the bottom. These are high-waisted, so just added this, again, hand-stitched motif at the bottom. So again, you can look at different ways to explore on what you want on your fabric or what you want on your clothes, what type of fabric that you're looking for. And if you have extra fabric from another piece, you can always, take that apart and use it for your denim products as well. So that's always an option there. And just look at new ways that you can reinvent your closet. Reuse, reduce, recycle, and upcycle. So all of this, again, secondhand products that have been upcycled using local made fabrics to help support the local industry and bring in kind of this modern style and mixed with some traditional fabrics, and putting those together just to make a new stylish wardrobe, hopefully. So again, look at new ways for Fashion Revolution Week that you can transform your closet. Look at what you already have. If there's something that you're not wearing anymore, you can think about, can you swap that product? Or is there a way that you can upcycle it and reinvent it and make it new again? Make it new again for you. So that's the most important thing, is sometimes we have that thing in our closet for a long time and we're like, oh, I'm tired of wearing this. Everybody has seen me in this. But if you just change it up, change it, reinvent it again, you can still wear it and have it last a lot longer, because hashtag love clothes last. All right, so thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to move on to the next thing.